And then you started making beats at an early age as well. How did you, did you have somebody show you, mentor you? How did you even start with,
Yeah, see,
dabbling
that's
with
the
the
thing.
machine?
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I had a friend. His name is Derek Cheese, bro. If I was 16 at the time, he was probably 18 or 19.
Okay.
And he was just someone that I knew. And he came to me one day and he said, yo, I just brought a, because he knew I rhymed.
Hmm.
I had never made a demo or nothing. I just, he knew we would be in the park with my crew. I had a crew called Hot Power 4. And so anyway, he knew that I was an MC. And he said to me, he said, I just bought a TR7, a TR909. He said, I just bought a Roland TR909.
Okay.
And I said, what's that? He said, a drum machine. I said, a drum machine. You mean like a beatbox? Because I was familiar with the Flash, Grandmaster
Yeah,
Flash
the beatbox.
had the beatbox. And again, when he came to Bronx River with the beatbox, I would be front and center watching it and amazed at this machine that he was using. And it was just it was just it looked like a rack mount, and it just had a bunch of buttons,
Yeah.
and he would just tap on it and he made the beat. And I was mesmerized by that. And so when he said he had this drum machine, I said, well, what do you mean, like a beatbox? And he was like, kind of, sort of. And he was like, yo, you want to see it? And I was like, yeah. And I remember we were in the Chinese restaurant. I said, yeah. And he said, all right, when I get my food, cover me. He lived around the corner. And I went with him. I saw the machine, and I remember when he pressed play and the beat came on. It was just a drum beat, and I was like, "Yo, yo, oh my God, yo, it comes with that." He said, "No, it don't come with these beats. You got to make them yourself." I said, "What do you mean? You made this?" And he was like, "Yeah." I said, "Show me how you did that." And that led to me there for like 3 hours just making beats. And then I was like, "Yo, can I come back tomorrow?" And then within about maybe about 3 months, he just let me take it home. So I would take
Okay.
the 909 home and just be with that all day. And then, one day I went over his house. He had a Casio CZ101 keyboard he bought. And so now I'm playing with the keyboard. And then, another month later, I come to his house. He got a 4-track, and it just progressed from then
Right.
on. And the thing about it, and I know this brother to this day, and he's still a friend of mine. I see him, we still talk. um and I have so much love for him because I never seen him do nothing with this equipment. I never seen him make not one track besides that first day where he was like,
Yeah.
he did that. I never
Yeah.
seen him. He never played nothing for me. He just would sit and watch me, and he told me years later, he said, because I was amazed at what you was doing, you know. Because before he bought the 4-track, when he had the keyboard and the drum machine, I started making demos with just 2 tape recorders. I
Okay.
record the beat on one tape,
Right.
and then I record with this and sit in the middle and rhyme. While this one is recording with the beat playing on that one. But then I started doing it when he brought the keyboard where it was weird. Like I put the beat on this cassette, then record it to this one with me playing, then take that one and then go to this one. And now I'm recording what I did on that one. Now I'm putting vocals. And then he bought a 4-track. And he was like, now with this 4-track, we don't have to do that no more. And that's and it just I never stopped from there. And I was almost 17 years old. Yeah.
That's crazy,
Yeah.
man. That's a dope story, man.